Welcome to the PD session for high school teachers. For today, I will be introducing FLIP in the classroom for inspiring a culture of innovation. Ultimately, this is designed to help teachers be able to use technology that will engage students in the classroom. So here we are on our next slide. Our purpose is for professional development. It will explore the capabilities of FLIP in the high school classrooms at JTHS. We will use this technology to engage students and provide differentiated instruction to meet the needs of all students. Ultimately, when creating this professional development, I was reflecting on the results from our survey of the needs and desires of what our teachers in our district are demonstrating. A demand of. So the most important things that came up regularly in this needs assessment was the need for technology that will not just substitute what we're already doing, but more so use technology to engage and innovate in the classroom. All right, so our learning outcomes for this PD session will be that 80% of more will be able to ultimately end up creating their own FLIP account and demonstrating their understandings of the tools through collaboration with their peers, and learners will also be able to use FLIP to engage and differentiate for learners in the future. The rationale going along with this has to do with our Danielson model that will be used when evaluating other teachers. So this is the engaging students in learning. We will be using this technology and then ultimately engaging students with it. It also connects with the ISTE 3.3 Empowering Leader Standard, where once again, teachers are creating a culture where learners are becoming empowered to use technology in a way to create and innovate and enrich the learning environment. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and create this PD session. For most of us, this will be in person. For some, it will be via Zoom, but I will be making sure to send out this Google slideshow to everyone as well as an additional resource when utilizing FLIP in the future. So to kick off, I would love all of you guys to go ahead and take out your phones. If you could scan that QR code and just give me some quick feedback. I would love to be able to understand where you guys are at with your comfort level of FLIP before we actually dive in. So I know who to spend a little bit more time with helping them get started, in addition to who I can lean on for additional help with others who might want some examples going forward for how to apply it in the classroom. So in this PD session, we have our introduction, our rationale, the learning outcomes. We're going to create accounts. We'll share our examples. We'll do interactive use of examples. We'll have some breakout time for brainstorming, where you guys will be able to collaborate with peers, either in your discipline or cross-curricular ideas, where we are trying to come up with actual concrete examples of when we can apply this in our classroom. We'll be able to share out. All right, and be able to ask some questions and gain feedback, and I will leave a survey for you guys to provide me feedback as well, so I can use that to better this presentation for the future. So we are going to go ahead and get started in FLIP right now. If you guys could, I would love for you guys to go ahead and create an account. So we're going to FLIP. It is https://info.flip.com. It is also posted in our Google Classroom page that we have for this PD session. So if it's easier, go ahead and just get to that Classroom page and you can click on the link that is there. Once you see it, you will be able to see at the top right hand corner in the website for FLIP, you'll be able to create an account. All right, now we are going to go ahead. I'm going to walk you through what it looks like on my end. As you guys are opening up and playing around, you guys can kind of see also how to create a group. I will model this and then what we will be doing for the next 15 to 20 minutes as you guys will be creating your own groups. So we'll be able to create a group. In the right hand corner, we have that pink little button right up there. You'll click on that. Ultimately, you end up choosing a theme. You can add a coworker or co-teacher, which is great for co-teaching classrooms, especially if you are also doing something cross-discipline. You can add another teacher from a different course. And then what makes FLIP so great is that it is compatible with Google Classroom. So for Google Classroom being our LMS at GTHS, it looks really nice and compatible. It's very user-friendly, and on top of it, it's simple for kids to be able to kind of make that connection right into Google Classroom. So right in the top right-hand corner, when you are creating your own topic, there'll be this pink button that says Create a Topic. As you guys can see, there's one already in there for us that we will be utilizing and practicing with in a moment. Once you create a topic, you'll go ahead and type your name in there. So it could be a certain standard, it could be an activity, whatever the assignment is that you're creating this or that you will be utilizing Flip for, you just add the topic in right there, and then you can go ahead and add a description below. Once you are ready, you can post the topic. Once students on the opposite side see it, which you guys will be able to do in a moment, you'll be able to see what I wrote in the discussion portion for that description, and that'll be where you're prompting students to respond. After that, you can go ahead and share straight with the class. Once again, Google Classroom is obviously where we will be sharing, but if you are more of a Teams setting, I know a lot of the math content specialists prefer Teams because it's more compatible for mathematics. You can use that. Another great way you can also use Flip is when creating information and trying to gather data from parents or maybe for a club, you can always send it out through Remind or even tweeting it out as well, which is great. All right, so what I would like you guys to do now is we are going to go ahead and take some time. You guys are going to enter in the Flip code B529E975, or you can go ahead and click on the link that I shared in our PD session classroom page. That'll take you straight to our discussion that I posted for today. And now you guys will be able to put yourself in the shoes of students and see what it looks like on the student end. All right, at this point, this is the post that I created that you guys will be responding to. You can see there's images. That portion down below is the description that I was able to type in. The topic is up here as well, where it says Agent Socialization. So this is more targeted for my sociology course. You guys can see from the member view, all right, you can see what it would look like from the student side. And once again, that join code is always up there. So if you are projecting this for your students, you will be able to share that join code in addition to them being able to get into the Google Classroom page. Here is kind of what it looks like when you are responding. So it kind of starts just as a video imagery. Once again, Flip, guys, is a great tool because it's something that the students feel comfortable using. It's very simple, similar to them being on Instagram or creating a TikTok or a Snapchat. It's similar to social media. So this kind of gives students a level of comfort, but also a level of creativity and innovation where they can make it their own and tailor it to what they like. So as you guys can see here, there are a lot of different effects when they're making their video responses. We have filters, we have text we can add in, we can draw on it, make it a board, add stickers or GIFs, add photos or frames, so they really can get creative here, which I've seen great responses from students who've used Flip. Another great thing about it is, especially for the blended teachers, this is a great way to stay in touch with the students when they're not actually face-to-face. If any of the teachers at GTHS are teaching in Apex, or doing on any online courses, once again, Flip is great because it is interactive, collaborative, and students can kind of get that feel of actually seeing people and their responses. So once again, here's where you can go ahead and add the text, the filters, and personalize with whatever it is that students would like. If students are uncomfortable with showing their face, they can, get creative there and have so many filters and stickers and GIFs that really it's more so just their verbal response that will be being heard. Also for students who might have language barriers, we can add in text that can translate what they're saying as well. So for many of our ELL students, this is a great additional way to differentiate and be able to reach students of all needs. So once again, here's just an example, all right, of me making a video response. Not the most flattering picture, but you can see the stickers and the backgrounds and how you can adjust it. Once you're done and ready to post, all right, you can have an edit cover picture, which usually is just, a segment of the video. It just takes a quick snapshot. And then you add in your caption and then the link as well. At this point, you guys all should be able to have walked through what it looks like from the student end, how I showed you each step by step. And I would like you guys to use that code now to go ahead and respond to my response. Get creative, play around, come up with a video response to my original post. All right, and then take some time to look at your peers. You can respond to theirs and collaborate. While this is happening, I will be walking around and helping anyone that's in need. And you guys can always reach out to the other team members that are at your pods for additional help as well, especially those who raised their hands and demonstrated that they've had some experience. These are going to be your go-to people. So For the next 10 or so minutes, I would like you guys to take some time, work on collaborating and creating. All right. After you're done creating your own post, all right, you're going to respond to my original demonstrated post, and then we'll go from there. So once again, right now, you're just looking at my created post, playing it from the student side, and responding. All right, go ahead and get working. I'll be walking around. Just let me know if you have any questions. Once again, the join code is up on the screen. All right, and join and respond. Thank you, guys.